Hey Andrew, you sent me a question about this problem right here. And let me explain to you how I would do it, and then I'll explain to you how to get the grapher to actually work for you. Um, Personally, I would look at the e to the x and say, okay, my base is e because my x power is on e. This negative right here, what that negative does right in front of the exponential is it actually flips the whole graph over the x-axis. So I would normally just click the button that says flip over the x-axis. The next thing that happens to this exponential is there's this 4 here. And really this 4 is added to this negative e to the x. What that 4 does is it shifts the whole graph up 4 units. It's a vertical translation. And then I would notice the last thing that happens is this whole thing is multiplied by a 1/2. So the entire thing should have this vertical shrink, I guess you would call it, of 1/2. However, the graphing tool does not like it when you do it in that order. You actually have to do it in a slightly different order. So the first thing to do, if you want to get this problem correct in mymathlab, is you want to take the 1/2 and you want to distribute the 1/2 through the parentheses. So that's going to give you 1/2 times 4 is 2. 1/2 times negative e to the x is negative 1/2 e to the x. And what you actually have to do in the graphing tool is look at this graph. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit, see if I can make some room. And I'm going to bring up the graphing tool. All right, so I'm going to click the exponential button, and you can just click anywhere in the graph. And now we're going to go through this in a slightly different order than what I described earlier. So here's e to the x. Your base is e. So there it is, base is e. You are going to, the 1/2 is the next thing that's multiplying the e. It's the first thing that happens to this exponential, is it's multiplied by 1/2. What that is it's a vertical shrink of 1/2. Okay, so sorry if that jumped on you, but I just entered 1/2. Now, what is the next thing that happens to your exponential over here? Well, it's actually multiplied by a negative. So what multiplying a function by a negative number does is it reflects it over the x-axis. So I'm going to click the reflect over x-axis box. The last thing that happens to this function is it has a 2 added to it. So what that represents is a vertical shift of 2. Now we can save that, we can check the answer, and that works. Okay, I hope that helps.